Back in 2008, the central theme of my first winning campaign for the Tempe City Council was about the creation of more affordable housing in our community. I was only 29 years old at the time. I had seen too many of my friends who loved our city move out because they simply couldn't afford to live here anymore. During that campaign, I was working full-time for a nonprofit making a little less than $40,000 a year. And as a first-time homeowner, even I was struggling to make the mortgage payments. Turns out I had stretched myself way too thin, striving for my own piece of the American dream. This is not an uncommon situation for so many people in our city, state, or country. It's precisely why affordable housing was something I not only campaigned on, but fought for during my 8-year tenure on the City Council. For the majority of my time on the Council, I either chaired or co-chaired the Council subcommittee that dealt with affordable housing. During that time, we saw a huge boom in new affordable housing. We landed a number of high-quality housing projects, such as Gracie's Village, Encore on Farmer, Apache ASL Trails, and Valor on 8th. During my time on that subcommittee, we also created the Housing Trust Fund. When I left the council in 2016, I joined the board of Newtown Community Development Corporation, a homegrown Tempe nonprofit that has been creating and preserving affordable housing in our neighborhoods for decades. When I ran for mayor, I pledged to build on that work and create even more affordable and workforce housing opportunities, both rental and home ownership. It's something that I truly believe the majority of our residents support. Therefore, I feel that it's the responsibility of your mayor and city council to deliver on this promise. I am determined to achieve a guaranteed pace of growth for our affordable and workforce housing stock. I am proposing that we take action and prioritize a sustainable revenue source that we, the city, can control. Today, I want to tell you about Hometown for All. It is a proposal that I will be putting in front of the council during our January 14th regular council meeting. In very simple terms, any new development project that is approved by the City Council will provide the funds necessary to create the next generation of affordable and workforce housing in our city. Last year, new development in the city generated a little over $5 million in revenue from building permit fees. The year before that, the number was $4.4 million. My proposal is that we take the equivalent of 50% of those revenues and transfer them straight into our housing affiliate. If this policy was in place last year, this would have led to $2.5 million in the affiliate. This policy proposal ensures sustainable revenue that we can count on each and every year, and it will enable the council to deliver on the goal to generate new workforce and affordable housing opportunities. For every development project that comes into our city, there will be funds dedicated and transferred to the affiliate for future workforce and affordable projects. That money in the affiliate can be used to do two things. The first is to purchase available parcels of land that can then be turned into affordable and workforce housing. It can also help us partner with organizations like Newtown and Habitat for Humanity in their quest to create more affordable housing in our neighborhoods. These organizations want to do more in our community, but they need additional funding to do so. The new money in the housing affiliate can also help strengthen our partnerships with these trusted organizations. The most effective way for us to create more affordable housing is for the city to own more land. We control our land, we control our own destiny. What is great about this new policy is that we know it works. Earlier I mentioned Valor on 8th, a 50-unit complex for veterans with families that is over on 8th Street, down the street from Four Peaks Brewery. The land that project currently sits on was purchased by the city of Tempe with $575,000 of federal housing and urban development money. We sold the developer the land for $1, and they then built a project that has received an exceptional amount of praise and provided housing to veterans who honorably served our country. While this new policy proposal takes the issue of affordable housing into our own hands, I do believe there is an opportunity for the private sector to play a role. I know many developers and entities in this community care for the future of the city of Tempe and want to help make a difference. Therefore, I am also proposing that council adopt formal guidelines for those entities that wish to make a voluntary contribution directly to the affiliate. These guidelines will be beneficial to provide consistency amongst donations. I am proposing that if an entity desires to make a voluntary contribution, our suggested donation would be calculated at the rate equal to 20% of the total permitting fees owed to the city for residential projects and 10% for commercial or industrial projects. As an example, if a residential project has a total of $600,000 in permitting fees, and the developer of the project wanted to provide a donation to the affiliate, the city would suggest a $120,000 contribution. I've already had conversations with people who are looking to do future projects in Tempe and have indicated their willingness to support our housing affiliate with sizable contributions. They have heard me, they've heard our council, and they have most definitely heard from you, our Tempe residents. I want to be clear that this is a guideline for voluntary contributions and that this is neither a floor nor a ceiling. On the other hand, the city can negotiate a contribution amount when a development project is requesting an incentive from the city. I want to make a couple of other important points and break a little bit of big news. The city is taking action in the right direction on sites that we already own. This work is going to produce another exceptional affordable housing project in early 2021. I'm proud to announce that on our own land, we are going to partner with a construction firm to build over 230 units of new housing. This will be housing for our teachers, bank tellers, and those working in the service industry. I've also worked diligently with our staff to identify 4 to 5 additional city-owned sites that are shovel-ready for new affordable and workforce housing projects. You will hear more about those in the next couple of months. Everyone should be able to live, work, and play right here in the city of Tempe. To maintain the character of the great city we live in, it's imperative that we encourage a diversity of housing options. We want a city where our residents are teachers, medical professionals, small business owners, food service workers, and first responders. This means we have to commit to providing housing for all people, affordable, market rate, and the next generation of middle-class housing. This council is unified in that goal. For a long time, we have all expected developers to solve our affordable housing challenges. The policy proposals I announced today represent a true paradigm shift. As your elected officials, we can't and shouldn't be relying on developers to fix these issues. It is our responsibility to take control and deliver on the promises that we've made to you. And that is precisely what I know we are prepared to do. With a sustained revenue stream to our housing affiliate, we can chart the course to a better future and control our own destiny. Thank you so much for your time.